This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill for the Phillies, Shane Baz. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel? For all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the 1-0.
Ball.
Just
That's
missed.
outside.
And there's a foul ball. The 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball
leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Now here is Jake McCarthy.
Ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Out towards right center field. Bader should have this one. And there's one down. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball, that's outside. That's ball 2.
There goes Ellie. This one in the air center field. Bader settles underneath it. That's out number 2. Matt Olson up to the plate. Ellie looking to steal.
Ball.
They pitch out. Throw
Got
to
him, that's
second.
an out.
Out at second. That ends the inning. back here, Citizens Bank Park. And going for Atlanta, Griffin Jax. What do you have on him, Siggy? Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The 1-0.
No, inside.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One up, one down.
Batting second. First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Ball one.
Check swing. No appeal. Yeah, that's ball two. Fastball almost got him there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olson. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Inside.
Well, that's off the plate.
And the count even 1-1. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there, and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. In the dirt, but kept close. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. And they'll do it again.
Ball, that's out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the 3rd out. Top of the 2nd, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. First pitch misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Boz in his 4th year, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Now a fly ball to right center. Bader moving under this one. And there's 1 away. Fouled off left side.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Inside,
Ball, that's in.
just missed. Draws the walk
Nope,
there.
that's ball 4.
Batting 6th, catcher Drake Baldwin.
One gone, runner at first. Drake Baldwin now at the plate. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one is
Ball, that's
upstairs.
too high.
Man at first, one away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting 7th, third baseman Josh Young.
Ball.
No score here in the second. Clips the corner, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run shot. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
0-1. Ball, that's out.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. That
That's
one
ball
missed.
3.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second, Ryan O'Hearn stands in for the Phillies. Foul ball there. Popped up. De La Cruz under it. And there's one down.
Batting 6th, third baseman Mark Vientos.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Check swing, he held up. 2-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Michael Massey. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it, Crazy.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Massey around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Fouls away the first offering.
Ball in.
And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position at bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball 2.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. 1 out. Runner at second. Jake McCarthy next up for the Braves. Grounds 1 to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder
He's 0 for 1.
Acuna Jr.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Good fastball there.
That's
I think
inside.
it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Two on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's 1. Double play.
He's out.
What a great killing to end the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Turner on at first, nobody out.
Nope, that's a ball.
Turner runs. Pitch misses inside. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. And ball four to a board.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Check swing, no appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. Outside low. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Phillies.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Flied out his first time. Base hit into right. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Third baseman, Mark Bianco.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next to hit, Michael Massey.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Right side, Albies. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the fourth.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Got him swinging. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one fouled off.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Turner now.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. On to first, safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. New pitcher on here, Dietrich Enns.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Fought off foul. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Roll save. That's a stolen base. Two on, 1 out. And
ball inside.
1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one to first. Play at the plate. Got it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Schwarber in the box, lays off for ball one.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that's off the outside edge.
Ball 3. Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And hitters count.
Two on, 2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends one out the opposite way, and they lead it. It's 5-2.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. So 2 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2.
Ball.
And another ball.
Inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that's downstairs. And now 3-0. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling.
Third baseman, Martino.
A new pitcher in the game, Will Vest.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
O'Hearn, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Josh Young. And takes low for ball 1.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Hey.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center. So that definitely felt good.
Ball, that's low.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The Phillies leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. One down. Jordan Beck next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No, that's low.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
And that's outside.
Out.
Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To the right side, Massey. That's the 3rd out, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Phillies, Michael Massey. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Comes a 2-2. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Phillies,
Digging in, Dalen Lyle. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
No, that's down.
Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs. Bryce Harper to the plate. Jacob Latz on a pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 0-1. Latz, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2017. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. And he brings it into the warning track. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's 7-2. Back here in Philadelphia. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jake McCarthy. Matt Gage on to pitch here, and he's got a
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. 0-1 down. And that one is inside ball one. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Not in time.
No, he's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
For Atlanta, right fielder.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily.
Now. And that one fouled off. McCarthy gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball two. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 7-3. Bader quickly throws it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Matt Olson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey!
One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball.
Ball one.
No outs. Runner on second. In the dirt. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Justin Slate.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. O'Hearn settles under this one. And there's one down. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
Drake Baldwin.
Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And the batter now, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
Aye. Ball. That's inside.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Jay Langelier.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
And he swings through that one.
Inside ball.
Ripped on a line to center. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Ryan O'Hearn.
That's a ball.
Ground ball right side. Albies out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the seventh. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Hearn, long run into the gap. One up, one down.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Ball. That's inside.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Fouled off. He was late. The Braves down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Steps off, checks the runner at first.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close. Gap, but you know, at the very least,
here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jhoan Duran.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
At the plate, Jake McCarthy. Pitch out, but no action. The tying run at the plate. Double play ball to second. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Tying run at the plate. Acuna punches one foul right side. Check swing, and he went. And the count is even, 2-2. Here goes the runner. Ball misses.
Ball 3.
Throw. Save. Man on second, 2 down. Got him. Third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Mark Vientos. Kodai Senga gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ball, that's in. That's in. Ball 2.
The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside.
In.
Full count now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Michael Massey.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Ball 1.
That one ripped. One away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. And a foul ball. Man at second. In the dirt, blocked. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, David Lyle.
So they turn to their closer, Dylan Lee.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Lee, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Just missed. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that is the third out of the inning. ready to begin the eighth. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
That's outside.
Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll them up for 2.
Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. Out towards right center field. Bader under this one. And there's one down. Now here is Drake Baldwin. 1 for 3. In the dirt. Duran, a righty that throws with power. 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Popped in the air, left field. Lyle takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Josh Young.
Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And now
That's
it's filled
ball
up.
3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 8th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. And it is out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 9-5. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the Phillies catcher, Shea Langoliers. He's already homered here in this one. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Chris Martin.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Strike two. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Hit in the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. Gonna count 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Inside,
ball, that's off the
just missed. And it's filled up.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Zach McKinstry. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Back to the top of the order now. Elly De La Cruz digs in now.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Nope, that's inside.
Runner on the go.
Nope,
Pitch misses.
inside, ball two.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. Swing and a foul straight back. On the ground, right side. Harper takes it himself. Braves down to their final out.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Jake McCarthy.
Two outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.